Morning peeps, I'm back. And as you know, I've taken myself away to the mountains to sort out my FPL team. And before I left, I did a team reveal. And I really shouldn't have done that with team reveal. I do apologise. Because a lot of channels do them, but I don't normally. And I knew I was going away and thought I wouldn't have time to do a video, so I did a really cheap kind of looking for content team reveal. So I hold my hands up and apologise. I've since deleted it and it is no longer my team reveal, because as those things always are, they never are they? Like your team on a Wednesday is never going to be the same as the weekend. In particular because Solanke, I think, is not going to make the starting 11. Tottenham were really good in the first half. I know PSG were probably only just back from training, but we saw in the second half what PSG can do if they're allowed to, once the Tottenham had made all their substitutions. And the team that was on in the latter stages for Tottenham was nowhere near the quality of the team that started the match. Look at that, peeps. The views always look nicer when you put a wee plant in front of them. Do you know that? So basically Solanke, I think he's not going to be back really until after the international break. You know, he'll probably get 30 minutes against Burnley. But Richarlison played really well. Very impressed with Richarlison, and also the way he linked up with Kudos. Very good. Kudos was excellent, absolutely excellent. I didn't realise he would be so good. If he plays like that every week, he really is going to be top notch. Pedro Porro missed a shot at the start. He had a good shot, long range, was on quite a few free kicks and did fairly well, to be honest. Did fairly well, and he makes me want him, to be honest. Whether I get him or not is a different matter. But I'm not liking the look of the structure of my team now. Since I've been away, I spent like 3 hours up here just thinking about how I could improve my team. And I think the sticking block is actually Fernandes, which is kind of annoying because he's going to be really useful, I think. But if I downgrade him to a cheaper midfielder, it just frees up so much money in other areas. But I'm very reluctant to get rid of him. But I do worry my midfield, and that power 5 midfield is really inflexible. It's quite inflexible, isn't it? So I've got a lot to ponder in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, however long it is until the deadline. But it certainly helps being up here and being off social media. So I will be doing a few more of these little videos throughout the day. It's really very tranquil up here, although there was a chainsaw going earlier, which is very annoying when I tried to do my first one. But I tried to take some photos of some fantails for you, but they're so quick. They dart about and all over the place. I should have brought a muffin up with me. If I brought a muffin, they'd be all over me now, wouldn't they? I forgot to bring the bait. So I'll talk to you all later anyway, peeps. And once again, I'm sorry I put out that team reveal, and I have actually deleted it because I shouldn't have done that. I don't do that sort of thing. You know, I'm not the sort of person who puts on endless first drafts, second drafts, third drafts. I don't know why I did it, really. It was a bit remiss of me, peeps. But I will give you a proper one at some stage, hopefully. Although, the way it's going, I'm not going to know my team until deadline time, because it's an absolute nightmare trying to sort it out. I think half time in the Tottenham game, I had 3 Tottenham defenders in at one stage. And by the end of it, I was like, oh, well, that was a big fuss about nothing. But I think Frank is really going to turn them around. I'll be back in a minute anyway, peeps. There's a big hut up ahead, and I'm waiting for people to disappear. So I've got the place to myself. So I'll talk to you all later on. Right, peeps, I'm taking a quick break from putting my team together. And I've bought myself a blueberry muffin. question is, will I be able to eat it? Is the Kia hiding just out of sight? I don't think he is today somehow, because Kias do not live within 100 kilometres of these mountains. They're in the other range. But I've pretty much sorted my team. Very happy with it now, very happy. So I'm just having a break. Look, Mumble's calf. Quite appropriate, isn't it, for me? Mumble, 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 and I'll talk to you next. Right, peeps, I'm back, and the trip's been worthwhile, I think, because I've actually sorted my team out. It's like 4 hours since I did the last little instalment. I was struggling, I think, because I felt like I had too much in my midfield. But I've come up with a solution I'm happy with, and I've basically, it's what everybody else has done, and that's take money out of attack. If you remember, I had Solanke and João Pedro in attack, so I've just moved Solanke down to Strand Larsen, because really Solanke isn't going to play. Like I said before, Richarlison's going to start the next game or two, so I'll just put Strand Larsen in, I think. I know it's a bit boring, but that extra million means I can change one of my defenders into Pedro Porro, who did look very good today, I thought. You know, I mean, I know they capitulated near the end, but there were signs of improvement in that Tottenham team. So I think that is what I should be doing. It'll make my defence a bit more robust, keep my midfield in place, and, you know, Solanke was probably, realistically, not a great move anyway, was he? And I'm not interested in my Teta, like a lot of people seem to be, because Arteta, they've got games every Thursday night in the Conference League coming up. I know they might well start a second team, but I don't know if Palace have really got a second team, have they? Not like Chelsea. So that's about it. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day and then come back, and I promise you I will not be doing another team reveal. In fact, I'm not going to tell any of you what my team actually is, because it's better that way, because just in case it changes, it puts me under pressure not to change it if I think that I've shown you my final team. So the next time you're going to see my team will be on the late night lock-in with Gary on Saturday night, and then you will see what my team is. Not that many of you actually care, probably, but it's been difficult. It has been difficult. You know, I did seriously consider dropping down Fernandes, but he could well be one of the most highest scoring players this season, couldn't he? So I didn't really want to do that. Anyway, peeps, I'll say goodbye. I don't even know what this river here is called, but I'll say goodbye, put this online, and then go and enjoy the rest of my day. And I'll see you all later anyway, peeps. So cheers for now.